How's it? Loose. I wish to partake in your water. Kung Fu? No? Yeah. Traveling the world via the news. Welcome to Mongoose Max newspaper. Honolulu's alternate source of news interpretation. No. Oh, wait a minute. I did get this. Yeah, just double checking. Destin 1, 2, 3. Okay. Today is September 13th, the year 2020. In case this reaches beyond into the future, past the zombie apocalypse, which we must survive. Mongoose invasion. I'm gonna make something with that. I'm not sure yet. Anyways, here we go. Drought in Hawaii. Look at today's newspaper. It's pretty dismal. Isn't it? Pretty dismal. Thank you for that thumbnail opportunity. Okay, ranchers. Apparently, there's this drying up everywhere. It's like red flags and smoke potential, fires everywhere. That kind of stuff. Just like, I guess they're like looking at the fires all over the place, right? Everything's burning up. This homeless guy lit a fire on Kauai with a mattress. They charged him $5,000. Hey, trying to stop, lights a mattress and then tries to light brush fire. Arrest you. New cases 131. Something ain't working. Ain't going down. And our critical leadership is changing contact tracing moves quickly to review. Okay, they're moving quickly to revamp the program of contact tracing. Meanwhile, numbers go up. Blast and pass photograph, 1965. The kids looking at the smoking machine. Look, this machine smokes stuff. It's bad for you. Just playing around. Death toll, mid-ashes. This is an Oregon picture, and that's up in Oregon. My sister was telling me about that Oregon one. She told me I found out it was a homicide cover-up, and it burnt 2 towns to the north because the wind from the south, from their fires, is pushing up. Expanding wind. It's pushing a southerly wind, so these 2 little towns got burned down, and it was going up to Medford, and it was sort of the hinge. I figured that out. Dakota's rapid increase in virus. Antarctica. The South Pole is one. Stay away. The whole thing is covering the planet. They're not making peeps. Peep treats are going to be on hiatus for several months, according to consequences. There's no peeps this Easter. Beep, beep, beep. No, God. Now we know we're in zombie apocalypse land. There's Drought. Robinson in the news. I'm rushing fast because I kind of glance at this. It's all like, oh, disasters can't act. Yeah, apply for that. Because jaguars suffering fires, Korean couples, Bridgedations gap, or something that I don't care right now. And just showing you, and there's an extinct turtle, but it's not extinct. It's back. It's the Burmese roofed turtle, a giant Asian river turtle whose bug-eyed face is a natural set in a goofy grin. Whose bug-eyed face is naturally set in a goofy grin. Go figure. The Burmese roofed turtle, because it's got a roof because it's in a shell. They thought it was extinct, and amazingly, it's not. Done. Okay. You know, I got copyright. If you're a Tubi newbie, listen up. I posted college football, but I left the soundtrack on because I thought it made this little cheery atmosphere. And that was a mistake. It got copyright flagged. But you can go to the end, right? The edit part where you investigate the copyright thing, and they'll trim it for you. Okay, I just said okay. I'm just a newbie Tubi. You can trim my video for me. So they cut out a minute. So all of a sudden there's like, but that's okay. I was talking about nothing, just like right now. So subscribe, like. I have new cryptocurrency news. Oduwa coin is going ka-ching. It's going up. It's going to go up further. Time to buy in that one. I'm not a financial advisor. You know, don't hold me bound for what you do with your money. Do what you want with your money. Not my problem. But I did. Ching! Cryptocurrency, Oduwa coin. Africa's new digital currency for the underserved and the underbanked. That's right. I'm going to be like Mr. Promo guy already. Okay, so I got flagged for playing football on the freaking video just like yesterday. So apparently the Eye of Sauron was in the midst. Caught me. And one ring to bind them all in darkness. Anyway, I wanted to get fast here. Our buddy, Lieutenant Governor, he's now an ASIMP. He's part of the Mongoose invasion, but he's gonna be a target of the zombie apocalypse. ASIMP! Here's an ASIMP! Should the city give grants to commercial landlords to provide rent for their daily business? Yes, give business and need help. Okay. Give people money from the state. Okay. 65 high schoolers named National Merit Semifinalists. Where's all the positive news, Mr. Mongoose Max? I don't know. They missed the positive news. Opened up the newspaper and there was no news that was positive except for this. Look at this. Oh, smart kids, eh? Look at all the high schools. I mean, they got like 65, right, from Hawaii. And there's like one from here, one from here, one from here, 3 from here. Whoa, this one got 5. Then there's, Iolani School got plenty. Wow, Iolani School, so smart, eh? This is smart. Look at the big long list. Then Puno School. Puno ho, eh? Puno ho, eh? Puno, no. Iolani, think it's so smart, eh? Okay. Oh, that. Pictures of, look at the, I should get into photography. Look at these beautiful no people pictures. And then just like the outdoor agriculture market. And go on there. Okay. Just remember, everyone, wear your mask and social distancing. And don't molest the bison. Okay, successfully gone through that. That's all you need to know. That's it. Thank you. Goodbye. Don't forget, press the like button, leave a comment, and share the video with all your friends. If you don't like the video, share them with people you don't like. I don't know. Share it. We need Mongoose Invasion needs viewing hours. That's right. Shameless promoting. None of this. Can you please just do it? Ugh. This channel's so small, it's like incredibly whatever. But we'll keep bigger. We got cryptocurrency, we got Shakespeare tonight, Pericles with our star, Eden Lee Murray. Oh, I caring for Kapuno, the elderly. Yeah, all the stories you can learn, sit down, you know. Don't be like Generation Gap. Listen to stories from the old Kapunas, eh? Stories. And care for your grandma. I do that at home because I don't care for these nursing homes. Because this is like, I was going to say something about this, but like, I guess I just did. It's all about nursing homes because like they're just, people just stuff their elderly in nursing homes. I'm busy. I can't deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. He said, they're better off. They're with their own kind. It's like, take them out of their home for their whole life. So watch out. Get your flu shot, because it's going to be flu and coronavirus. You might have one, you might have the other. Don't be like that. Just get your flu shot, just get it over with. That's my suggestion. But don't listen to me. Jeez, numbers going up. God dang. Okay, here we go. I think I'm doing so far so good. I wanted to get to letters to the editor, and this is the rub. Thank you, Will. So many things Will Shakespeare invented for us in the English language we still use today. Like, out of the blue, Shakespeare. It's true. Will you save the English language from Chaucer's idiocy of moot to meet to melt to boot the vowels and... God bless him. Jesus help us. Now's the time. Oh wait, we have to push. I've been watching all these atheist Christian thing. God, there's some idiots. They're intelligent for the most part, but all these Christians are like, I don't know, they want to push the end times to come close. That's because they want to see Jesus sooner, because Revelation says so. That's a new series. Revelation says so. That's good. I guess because one's faith and one's based on reason, that since atheism's, has a real, we are from the, age of reason, faith. How could you? In the age of reason. That's why it attracts a lot of highly intelligent debate artists, and they're philosophically well versed. So you listen to the atheists, it's like, you're right. The Bible's full of contradictions and silly stories, and there's no proof. One of them said that this whole theory that Jesus didn't exist, and the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the Gospels portion, the big New Testament section. I mean, screw Paul, who is a bald idiot. I mean, he has some good sayings, but Paul, come on, really? Yeah, get knocked off a horse. Epilepsy, lightning bolt. Yeah, I'm not about Paul. But the real ones, the Gospels, and even John, they were written by the Flavian family right after Nero. They wrote it to save their government and their rich aristocratic families, to placate the masses, using, of course, Josephus, the famous historian Josephus, if you watch those things. And he helped them write the stuff, and they concocted it as a fiction story and they backdated it 40 years to placate the masses. Interesting story. So you place actually zero historicity to Jesus, wherein many historians, actually because of Josephus, good point. It's mind-boggling. But that's why they call it faith. There's no proof. If you don't believe it, CNL. Shit, I don't know. Let's get. Oh God, I wasted time. Shouldn't have done that. Off topic. Back to letters to the editor. Here we go. Plan for fewer but wealthier visitors. The consensus among local population, except for those directly associated with tourism, is that last year's 10.4 million visitors severely impacted our enjoyment of trails, beaches, parks, and special places. Beach at night. The clogged roads are another area of aggravation. That's from the population here. Are you kidding? Now is the time to assemble a blue ribbon task force. Blue ribbon? It's like a dog show. Assemble a task force. It's freaking Darth Vader going on here. a blue ribbon task force to guide change back to a far fewer but high-end visitor. You know what I mean? Lovey-dovey. Oh, yes, Thurston. When was it ever like, I guess back in the 1800s? They had Robert Louis Stevenson, Mark Twain, people could afford to come over in a sailing ship. They would like buddy up with queens and kings and stuff like that, but there's that. Far people who could afford it. It was more exclusive, and that's more. But a task force to guide us change back to the. Get as many forward thinking, because if you don't think this way, you're backward thinking. Get as many forward thinking people representing all areas of the industry and populace to brainstorm solutions, because we will plan the task force and Darth Vader will juke you. What better time than now with everything shut down? Well, that's exactly what the sly shadow government stuff's doing. Do it while they're occupied, distracted, set some fires with high energy beams from directed energy waves and all kinds of. Can't you see these conspiracy theories? They're not everywhere. Distraction. No wonder. Now's the time when everything's shut down. When the airlines restart, it'll be too late to make any significant progress on this issue. Do it now, while their back is turned. At least it's something to contemplate other than the number of cases of COVID-19, the rail fiasco, and upcoming elections. Thank you, Marion, from Kaneohe. She's thinking too much by herself. Oh no, it's going to be change reels time. Stepping out alone doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. Dang it. Okay. Just remember. Don't need money. Don't need fame. Don't need no credit card to ride this train. No. Just the power of love. Bum, 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 bum. Back to the 20 seconds into the future. 1.2 gigawatts. It's stepping out. Don't make sense. Another just acting drunk on ginger tea. That's right, it's ginger tea. Hikers going it alone in our trails. How dare they? Arrgh. Parents or caregivers abandoning children, kapuna, or disabled people in the parks. Get them. Arriving at beaches together and playing in the water together, but having to sit apart on the beaches. Will they cancel the citations for people who dared to sit alone on the beach the day before? No. Papa needs a new pair of shoes. State wants your money. I support restrictions to keep us safe. You do, David Chappell of Kaneohe. And I know it's hard for the police to keep up with the changing rules. Sure. Or decide who's related to whom. Yeah, that's going to be... But this generalized alone idea has so many pitfalls that I actually felt embarrassed for the mayor when he announced them. Thank you, David Chappell of Kaneohe, for feeling embarrassed for our Mayor Caldwell. I believe the mayor's race is coming up soon. Governor race, not so much. So he's playing Mr. Miyagi. And I defer to the lieutenant governor. Lieutenant governor's going to the mayor of Honolulu. And that's one of these contentions about leadership. They just bring it to Governor Ige's desk and he goes, approved or rejected. No comment, not available for a press conference. Okay, let's get going on with this. I don't know. Alone. Better than nothing, right? And this is what I see. I see that people can't police themselves. That's what I see. You can't give the people the trust to socially separate once in public. And I get it. It's tough. Once people are... I've seen it at stores. I had to go to the store the other day. It's like... I wore the mask. I mean, I thought I was doing good. Wear the mask. I'm in a doctor's office waiting room for my mom. Medical doctor's not serious for foot. I'm in the doctor's office and the podiatrist comes out. Podiatrist, a foot doctor, comes out and he looks at me. He's like, "Hey, thanks, thanks for typing." And he looks at me and he's like, "The mask is only 25%. You need to get one of those face shields." And he walks away. I'm just like, "Putting the mask on." I did get that. "Who do you think you are?" And I'm like, brush it off. And then like I'm doing my little Sudoku and I'm like thinking about it, going, face shield, mask. Because what can you do? You can only protect yourself so much. But when people get out in public, it's like their mind goes blank and all bets are off. So yeah, you need rules when people can't do it themselves. Congress, next. Congress squabbles as businesses, as we watch Congress battle for a fair stimulus package. I feel like I'm watching two mean girls fighting to be head cheerleader. Bowl of milk. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi is highly inflexible when she's offered a reasonable compromise. Define reasonable compromise in the latest round of stimulus talks. The state majority leader Mitch McConnell won't include stimulus checks because the alleged rise in the stock market is an indicator that all's well in our country. The stock market, you could say, is one indicator of economy. It's not the economy. That's the big beef. These two millionaires who are not affected by the economy are using this opportunity to pay back for all the slights they experienced politically. Take that. No, take that. You. As people are evicted and businesses closed, they'll work this problem out for an hour a day until one of them blinks. Pathetic. Trish of Kailua. And one more, because we don't have that much with the TikTok. Not the real clock. That TikTok. Loss of farmland to solar is insane. Thank you for bringing to light the fact that solar farms are displacing tomato farms. Reporter Andrew Gromes wrote last night about 200 acres in Kunia, it's over there, which grew tomatoes and bell peppers, were displaced by solar farm. Quotes article. You displayed the story prominently, but it escaped notice of many of my friends who are now aghast at this insanity. I hope you will let your readers know that the Land Use Commission is now considering allowing the same thing to happen in Pepah Beach on a land owned by the Navy. So now it's owned by the Navy, you got no say in it. I don't think the state has say in it. This parcel produces 80% of locally grown tomatoes. Thank you, Pearl of Kaneohe. Well, I really appreciate my 80% of grown tomatoes. I'm not a big tomato fan. I do like spaghetti. But my heart goes out to people who grow plants. I like growing plants a little bit myself. But yeah, nothing you can do about it. Suck it up. Suck on those tomatoes. But there is something you can do about it, because can't you just make solar panels up on little poles? It doesn't have to be flat on the ground. You can grow tomatoes 6 feet high and have solar panels up above them. And even if they're up above them, they're going to get plenty of light. Plenty of light. Matter of fact, they might thrive better because it's not too much direct sunlight. But you get plenty of light. And you just got the solar panel. Sorry. I don't know what that was. Anyhow, that's all the cuckoo for right now. And careful about watching. Well, just don't post your watch the football. It's college, but watch when you stick it in your videos. I'm a newbie, tubi. So hang loose, keep it hang loose, say it hang loose, and aloha.